Hello my peeps! Welcome to the first annual Kakibot Christmas gift guide, and we are keeping it super independent, so don't worry. Whatever you buy from this list, you're gonna help some amazing small businesses that honestly probably need it now in 2020. In the first part of this video, I'm gonna give you a couple of tips. I'm gonna show you all the things that I bought and I thought you might like them too. If you are UK based, you will have no problem finding these online, which means that they do also deliver outside of UK usually, but I would say that at this point of December, it's a bit too late for that, so I'm sorry guys. If you are outside of UK, I hope you will still enjoy this video, even though it will be wholly impractical to you. So, for that one friend who always asks you to donate money to charity instead of getting them a present, these stand for socks. For every pair you get, they will donate a pair of socks to a homeless shelter, which is apparently like the one piece of clothing that they ask for the most. In their online shop, I got 3 pairs. I got ones with David Edinburgh, I got these Edinburgh ones, and I got these Scotland ones, which probably look like a design mess, but I promise that they have nice things in them. Oh, kind of on the bottom bit here. That's nice. You get like all sorts of like little symbols of Scotland. For a Scotland-loving friend with a bad circulation, here's the Tartan Blanket Company scarf! Or you can also get a blanket if you would prefer a blanket. This one is in the autumn tartan. And they very kindly actually sent this over so I can show you and like touch it and tell you how soft it is. But that sounds like it was their idea. It was actually my idea to talk about this because I've been in love with these for ages. They are really soft. This is like soft lamb's wool and it just feels so good. And I can't believe I will have to actually return it, but they were nice enough to even let me use this for this video. Anyway, after I got this from them, they had a really nice Black Friday deal, so I did get one of the blankets, and I think that now it's the cat's blanket because he loves it. That's from recycled wool, and it's a bit cheaper. And yeah, you can also get it monogrammed, so you know, then you make it into the perfect gift, obviously. For your Brexiteer great uncle, here's a tin of Brexit biscuits. Now, I saw this probably like a half year ago and I thought it's just a weird but funny thing. It's kind of like we all have lived in this weird Brexit reality for so long now that it is basically, like it just feels like a joke to us. I mean, it's tragic and obviously I'm European, so I am not a leaver. These I think are really fun though, and if you do have a family member who you think might have voted to leave, maybe this will make them happy. But also if you have friends who are simply super frustrated by the fact that we are leaving, they might still find it funny, and it has these slightly terrifying but entertaining political caricatures all over. It's gonna, like, in 50 years, this is gonna be the equivalent of those, like, coronation plates that people get. By the way, they are shortbread biscuits. You take them out and it's Article 50 and you get to split Europe from Britain. Scissors first. Scissors! As you can see, you have this buttery shortbread and it is part the EU flag and part the Union Jack. For that friend who always needs their house to smell like freshly baked cookies, these Kushtiko wax melts, which I only really discovered wax melts this summer. I am generally a big smeller of things. I like to smell all the candles and all the melts all over all shops, but these are my new big favorite. In their autumn collection, I really like the pumpkin apple butter, which is kind of like a spiced sort of vegetably fruity like filling of an apple pie, but like think less sweet and sickly than what you first imagine when I say that, and you think of like candle context. Also for Christmas I got one of these little mince pie ones, and I can't wait to set it on fire. Well, not literally. I'm gonna set fire under it and then it's gonna melt and our room is gonna smell so good. Oh, it's like raisins and spices. For the ever so organized friend, stationery by Risso Studio, which is an Edinburgh-based studio that specializes in Risso print, and you can go there to do a workshop. You can have like a custom-made print on their Risso print machine done there, and they also have an online shop, and I really recommend you check it out. Right now they have great calendars, and I really like these little to-do lists. For the one friend that's going stir crazy by the lack of travel in 2020, these amazing illustrated maps by Herb Lester. On their online shop, they have dozens of kinds of these little illustrated quirky maps. And right here I have Barcelona and Rome. So let's have a look at Barcelona. Usually you have like one side filled with actual travel tips, you know, places kind of, they tend to be a bit like off the beaten path, cool little like bars and shops, and sometimes you get like design stationery shops in there as well. And on the other side, you get a little kind of designy illustrated map, and it's different for everyone. I think that they have like a different designer for everyone. And the Rome is a long one. I've actually never been to Rome, but tell me in the comments down below if Rome indeed is a long noodle. Should kind of be fitting for Rome. Pasta. For the one friend whose hands are dry as heck because they just have to keep using sanitizer all the time, these solid hand cream bars from the Edinburgh Natural Skincare Company. Boop, boop, boop. They have one shop on Coburn Street and one shop on Victoria Street. And I think that they also have a very well-stocked online shop. Anyway, they do sell a whole bunch of things, including solid shampoos. So if you're that sort of like environmentally friendly traveling fan, then, you know, you should stop by. But I personally am a fan of solid hand bars just because to me it just seems like it makes a bit less mess. And I like that they come in these tins. Just love that tin. Like, I will buy anything that comes in a tin. I don't know if that's environmentally friendly, but you can usually reuse tins, so I think so. And for your Lushington friend, here's a Christmas gin from the Old Curiosity Gin Distillery, which is actually based in the secret garden where we took you that one time in the Hidden Gems video. You remember? It's one of my favorite places, and I'm so sad that I haven't been this year. You know, it hasn't been an easy year to visit anywhere. So there's that. But next year I'm gonna be back. And honestly, it would be like the perfect place for a wedding as well. Anyway, do you want to try some gin?
Always.
Wow, to me this really tastes like... It smells even more like piney than normal gin. I think I kind of like this more than a regular gin, actually. So, that was my little list that will hopefully be helpful to you when you're trying to figure out presents for those friends and family members that are usually a bit hard to buy presents for. Except for the Lushingtons. Those are usually the easiest to buy presents for, right? Perhaps now, if you are not UK based, you will enjoy this part of the video because, you know, you can at least imagine you're out for some Christmas shopping here in Edinburgh. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go now. So that was fun. Let me know in the comments below which one of these stores you'd like to visit, and if you saw anything in this video that you would love to buy for yourself or your loved ones. I am hopefully gonna publish at least one more video before Christmas, but as you can imagine, this is a busy time of the year, so if I'm just super quiet, please don't be mad. If you follow me more closely, you know that I have also been working on those East Lothian videos. One of those is now out. That was the one that got published last week. If you haven't seen it yet, I would super appreciate if you go and give it a look. I know that you guys prefer things about just Edinburgh, but I promise you this video, like if you are visiting Edinburgh and you want to go on a day trip, East Lothian is so easy to get to. It's super practical and there's so many fun things, and we have felt so blessed that we have been given this work opportunity, because during actual lockdown we got to go on these like work trips and we got to explore East Lothian and learn about it, and I'm just totally in love with it. So if you're visiting Edinburgh for like your third, fourth, fifth time, I genuinely recommend going into that area of Scotland as well. I will hopefully see you before Christmas if I don't have a nice Christmas, but I will do my best to see you before then. Also, I am always active on Kakibot and Kakiblog, my two Instagram accounts. On one of them, I'm doing a little Advent calendar of illustrations, and on the other one, I'm just kind of sharing my everyday life. Pre-Christmas, I got a new phone, so now I'm a bit more, you know, active on my stories. So yeah, if you want to know what my life is, just like my work and my cat, then there's probably gonna be more of that now there. Yay. Okay guys, I hope you had a great time with this video, and I will see you soon.